Who's looking forward to learning about how to be healthy and successful? All right, I'd like to welcome our speakers from the Student Health Center, Dr. Deanna Mcfadden and Linda Martinez.
Welcome everyone. Some of you saw us in the first year experience earlier in the week, so I'm going to give you a little bit different version of that. But we're both from the Student Health Center. Everyone who had the chance to see where we are today. That's right. But we're going to start out by kind of switching gears. We've been talking about grades and classes and registration and financial aid. We're going to talk to you about how to take care of yourself, which is also a really important part of your success here at Oxnard College. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to ask you some questions. Just shout out the answers. Thank you. So, would you rather speak in public or hold a snake? Speaking in public? Yeah. Okay, hold a snake. Okay. Next question. Would you rather go 3 months without the internet or get a flu shot? Would you rather spend 30 minutes a day exercising or 30 minutes a day with a scary clown? Would you rather study every day or stay up the night before a test studying? You would end up looking like this guy. Would you rather have a rewind button on your life or a pause button on your life? Okay. So these things all do have something to do with your health. I'm going to go through part of what we're talking about. I kind of take care of the physical part of the house, and Linda takes care of this part of the house, so we're going to touch on a couple different topics. So, is anyone here a psychology major? Okay, if you are, or you're a science major, you're going to become really familiar with this picture. This is what's called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But what this tells us is that you have to have your building blocks in place to go to the next level. So if you look at the bottom level of this, these are your physical needs. This is, do you have a place to sleep? Are you eating? Are you exercising? And then once those very basic needs are met, you can move up to the next level, and next level, and the next level as you're becoming more and more successful as a student. So I want to talk to you a little bit about why this bottom, not the Wi-Fi part, is so key for your success here. So, healthy food. First off, if your mother told you that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, or your dad, they were right. There is hard science that shows that if you don't eat breakfast, it affects how you perform academically. So when you have breakfast, it kind of kicks your body into, oh, I'm awake time. And if you skip that, then you don't really become fully alert and able to engage. So, and it also tends to make you gain weight if you don't eat breakfast. I know that seems weird. Healthy food promotes brain function. You have to have the building blocks that you need for your brain to work properly. Healthy food helps your memory and helps you focus, and it improves your thought processes or cognitive function. So these aren't everyone's top 10 favorite foods, but I just like to show this because this is science. These are things that have been shown in specific ways to help you with brain activity. So we have eggs, nuts, oatmeal, fish, blueberries, beets, spinach. You could throw them all in the blender and make a smoothie and get it all over with at once. Okay, lack of sleep. A lot of students do come in to see me about this. And here's what's really interesting is we don't know for sure what happens when you sleep, or we know what happens. We don't know why you need to sleep, but we know what happens when you don't sleep, and it's not good. So it will impair your ability to think. Think about like trying to do some kind of complex task when you've been really tired compared to when you wake up in the morning, putting something together. It just is harder when you're tired. Driving, people who drive when they're not sleeping have more accidents. It decreases your ability to solve problems. Like if you wanted to test yourself doing some kind of puzzle in the morning and then some kind of puzzle in the afternoon, I guarantee you're probably going to see at least a little bit of a difference when you're tired towards the end of the day. It will make any other issues that are going on with your body and your mind worse. So lack of sleep, if you already have ADD, ADHD, any other type of mental health diagnosis, those things all get worse when you don't sleep. Because when you don't sleep, your brain chemistry just kind of gets depleted and worn out, and you need the sleep to get that working again. Like I said, also increases your chances of accidents. So yeah, I'm afraid of clowns. You can probably tell by all the scary clown pictures. I think they're really, really super creepy. But people come in to me all the time and they're like, well, I can't sleep. And I like for students to come in and talk to me about that because there are a lot of reasons other than having a sleep disorder or insomnia that affects your ability to sleep. Too much caffeine. The energy you drink in the afternoon is not out of your system by the time you go to bed at night. So even though you may not be feeling it, your body's still trying to get rid of it. Electronics. The color and the light from your screens, from your laptop, from your tablet, from your phone, affect your brain function. It stimulates your brain, so it won't shut down and go into sleep mode. I tell people, at least an hour before you want to go to sleep, don't have any screen time. That gives your brain a chance to kind of settle down. Irregular bedtime, that's a big issue for college students because some nights you're up cramming or get to bed early and on the weekends you want to stay up late and do stuff. If you let your sleep time vary too much, like more than an hour or two, you're going to be set up for a cycle where you're not sleeping very well. Homework, that's a big reason. Linda will talk to you more about time management, but making sure that you're allocating time that's not affecting your sleep to do your homework. And then napping during the days. But naps are actually really good. Those short power naps, but you don't want to take a nap at 6 o'clock in the evening so that you can go out later at 10 o'clock. That's going to throw your whole schedule off. Okay, exercise. If you look at two pictures of your brain, look at the one on the right. That is after exercise. It is lit up. Your brain is active and it's napping. And then look at the one where there's no exercise. Which one do you think is a better place for when you're trying to study or learn? Okay, that's kind of a gimme. Exercise, you can see what's up here, but there's a couple of interesting things. For one, there was a big study done that they had students who were taking a math class. Half of them exercised for 30 minutes on the treadmill before class, half of them didn't. Guess what? The ones who exercised before had an easier time in the math class. There's a study that just came out, I think last month, that showed if you exercise within 4 hours of a class or learning something, you retain it better. So think about that when you're planning your schedule. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over to Linda Martinez. She is our mental health. She's a licensed family marriage therapist and the other half of our dynamic duo.
Thank you, Deanna. So good afternoon, everybody. So I'm the mental health counselor here for Oxnard College, and as I mentioned earlier when you guys were walking around, each one of you is given 5 sessions per semester. And I highly encourage you guys to utilize those because a lot of things come up in life. How many of you are the first in your family to go to college? Wow, look at that. Look at that. I was the first in my family to go to college as well. And I remember words like registrar, financial aid, things like that were so incredibly foreign because they weren't spoke of in my home. It was sort of like I went off to this place And my parents just kind of thought it was like going to high school or something, where everything was just kind of laid out for me and it was easy and pretty, and it was really difficult. You know, and students that come in, you know, share the same feelings, especially incoming students or students that are transitioning, you know, going from age 17 to 18, now learning how to make their doctor's appointment, do things on their own, having to pay rent in their homes, having to take care of siblings. How many of you have a job? Balancing life and work, relationships, relationships with family, you know, personal relationships, relationships with siblings, Pokemon, making time. So, you know, and we go into emotional and physical. You know, a lot of students feel overwhelmed, depressed, frustrated, worried, out of control, can't sleep, angry. But really the biggest reason why people come in and see me is they say they just want somebody to talk to. You know, and that's a big one, just to have somebody to run things by. And actually about 60% of those people that see me are men. So our men are definitely seeking out services. I thought I had another slide. So as part of that, things are all confidential. So nothing is shared with anybody else, nothing's mailed to your home, it doesn't bill to your insurance. And it's just a conversation. It's a friendly office. It's in the health center with Deanna. And, you know, as mentioned, what do you guys think about when you think about mental health? Like, what word tends to come up? Psychopath. Is that accurate? Okay. So when you think about mental health, what's interesting is people automatically associate mental illness, whereas mental health is the healthy aspects as far as taking care of your brain, sleeping, stress management, not stressing, not being on Facebook stalking and searching and going, ooh, that little green dot's there, I need to find out what he tagged, and then I'm going to figure out who that new friend is and where I'm going to go, and I'm going to know these things, and I'm going to create anxiety. But, so that's a whole other end of it. But what I'm going to do with you guys today is kind of the first step in self-care, which has to do with going in and being present. And it's something that even as a student for myself that was really hard, because I was either thinking about where I was coming from, what I had to do, what I wanted to do. I was an athlete when I was actually a student here. I went to E.O. Green, Hueneme High, and then I went to Oxnard College. Any Hueneme High students? Okay, good. So you guys know, it's a little different, isn't it? Isn't Hueneme High a little bit different than like Ventura High? Very different demographically and very different in a lot of senses. So a lot of it I had a wing, and a purpose of me coming back here is to work with you guys and showing you guys that you can reach out, you can ask questions, you can ask for help. There are no dumb questions. So today we're going to do a meditation, and it's going to be a group one. So all of you are asked to participate, and if you elect not to participate, then I request that you just allow others to participate. So please be mindful of that, and you know, don't laugh or giggle or poke people whose eyes are closed and stuff like that. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is first to relax and just pretend like you're at home, pretend like you're just relaxing on your couch, you're in a good place. All right. So let's have silence, and let's go ahead and close our eyes. Well, you guys anyways, I'm gonna have my eyes open. So go ahead and close your eyes. Consider your thoughts and how your body feels right now. We're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. And exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, just let go of all the stress in your body. Keep breathing calm and peacefully, and just relax. Where are you tense? Think about these areas, and every time you inhale, imagine your body is becoming more and more relaxed. But on the in-breath, It's taken to that place where you experience your stress. Envision how relaxation feels. Gentle, peaceful, warm. Maybe it's foreign. Maybe life isn't very relaxing right now. But take this moment to allow yourself to be a little more vulnerable and nourish that beautiful feeling and let it grow. Let's inhale relaxation and exhale tension. Inhale relaxation and exhale tension. The more you breathe in and out, the more relaxed you become. You're at ease. You are peaceful and in a safe place. Next, visualize a setting that inspires true happiness and relaxation. It can be an imaginary space of yours, or it can be real. It just needs to be a setting that is special to you, something that inspires joyful thoughts. What do you hear? What do you see? What do you smell? Lose your thoughts in all the comforting sights, sounds, and smells of this joyous place, and let's stay here for a while. As you relax in this beautiful setting, we'll work on developing a healthy self-image. Pretend that the following statements are true. Repeat each statement with a sense of sincerity. And I'm going to ask that you repeat these statements aloud, all in unison. I appreciate who I am. I love myself. I value all the gifts I bring to the world. We all have something wonderful to offer. I will meet new exciting people. It is okay to ask for help. It is okay to not know the answer. I am a capable student. It's okay to be nervous. Okay, so as I make these statements, I believe they are true. And at times when I don't feel confident and when I feel downtrodden and worn out, I know things will get better. I will focus on the good in my life, and I'll take comfort knowing that better times are ahead. I will know that many of my peers feel as I do, and that I'm not alone. Let's repeat these next statements. Today, I am confident. I like who I am. I'm prepared to take on whatever comes my way. I'm not perfect, but that's okay. I'm excited about beginning this next chapter of my life. I value the person I've become. I will be a successful student. As you make these statements, believe that they are true and love how confident and strong and calm you feel right now. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. You are calm and at peace with yourself, and slowly open your eyes. Good. Those of you that haven't done a meditation, you actually just did a guided meditation. So hopefully that was something positive for you, relaxing, something you can incorporate into your day or before bed if you have a busy mind at night, that you could remind yourself that these things happen to everybody, the worry, the concern, the stress, the good, the confidence. Does anybody have any questions about the mental health services or the medical services? I'm sorry? Does anybody have any questions about the medical or mental health services? No? Oh yes, right here. I'm sorry? Classes for meditation? Actually, I'm going to be hosting a workshop. It'll be a 4-day series on meditation and mindfulness and connecting with self. It should be part of the packet that you received. I believe I titled it Mindful Relaxation. So it'll be a 4-day, and it's very nice, very relaxing, learning to just kind of bring your blood pressure down and be one. And if you signed up for Student Health 101, it'll be part of that as well. So you'll be able to see all the workshops that I'll be hosting this year, as well as the different groups. So there'll be a lot of different groups for LGBT students. There'll be groups for learning how to communicate, for healthy relationships, positive parenting, time management. So hopefully these are resources that you'll utilize. Any other questions? Yes, the list of fees is in the packet. As far as the workshops, though, that I put on, they're all free. And as far as the mental health counseling, it's all part of your health fee that you've already paid. So it's about, utilizing it. Thank you so much.